Greetings and salutations, and welcome to Rise and Shine Tarot, where we focus on your rising, aka your ascendant sign. It's actually the ascendant. We actually, aka rising. But anyway, and your moon sign. So, welcome. Right now, we are going to call on the energy of my Gemini rising people. What's up, Gems? Gemini rising, enter into the house, please. Thank you. Gemini rising. Please only take what resonates. These are just quick messages, right? I'm new to you. You're new to me. Nice to meet you. Let's see if our energies mesh, shall we? While we're on this journey together. So, Gemini rising, come on in. What energy? I've already cleared the space. I too am a Gemini rising, so this will be interesting. I'm told it was like, don't put my energy in here. You know what I'm saying? Let's just make this about my fellow Geminis. One more shuffle I'm hearing. Whoa. And then we're going to get this party started. Gemini rising, Gemini ascendant. Spirit for a knock. And let's see, Gemini rising. Thank you, Gemini rising. Overall energy, Page of Swords. Okay. Swords, of course, is air. Page. You could be starting something new. Could have some information coming in. For this quick little checkup, let's see. Gemini rising, please, Spirit. Thank you. So we have King of Wands. Now, if you could definitely, this could be you. We don't know yet, but if you're a Gemini ascendant, you could definitely be a fire sign as far as sun. So we'll keep that in mind. Gemini rising, what else? Seven of Swords. You know, the Seven of Swords sometimes gets a bad rap. It's usually sneaky, but I've heard like 2 times this week, which I already knew, that this gentleman is actually stealing swords away from fighting. Do you know what I'm saying? He doesn't want to fight. He wants to find another alternative. This can also be organizing. You know, you could be organizing, could be coming up with a plan. Now, it could be somebody on some shady shit. You know what I'm saying? I cuss. So, bear with me. I'm working on it. It could be somebody on shady because sometimes this can also mean shady. You know what I'm saying? It depends on where you are and how I interpret it. But since I've been getting that this week, I just wanted to reiterate that that is the other, do you know what I'm saying? Interpretation I get of the Seven of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. I don't know what I'm getting on that. So you got a lot of people and the Emperor. All right. What's going on, Gemini rising? I think you definitely get some patience with you. Let's ask questions now. Why is the King of Wands here, Spirit? I usually only take 4 cards, but since the Emperor and the Six of Cups fell, matter of fact, let's just put them to the side right there because I feel like that's its own story in and of itself. You know, just 2 cards? No. Why is the King of Wands here, Spirit? King of Wands. Oh, did somebody break your heart? So we have the Queen of Swords and the Three of Swords on to clarify the King of Wands. So this is giving me like a king. If you are this Queen of Wands, all right? Because I'm doing this for Gemini rising, so you could definitely have a air sun. But I feel like this is a relationship that's hurt. This is something that's not cool. Whether this is you or the King of Wands, you could be the King of Wands. You know what I'm saying? But whoever this Queen of Swords is, she's not happy with the King of Wands, or the King of Wands is not happy with her. They're not happy with each other. Okay. Why is the Seven of Swords here? There was some heartbreak. Yeah, it's definitely a love situation. Somebody could be planning something after a heartbreak. Um, It could be some, like I said, with the Seven of Swords, it can also be sneaky. Somebody did some sneaky stuff in love, and that's why this heartbreak came about. I don't know. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here for Gemini rising spirit? We have the Star card. We can't show her because, YouTube and stuff. But it's the Star card. So you do have something solid coming in, which I think might be this Emperor. Let me put her down here and put her some clothes on. One moment. Because we still want her in the, you know what I'm saying? We're going to put her right there. Because this is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight, I don't think pages bring news, but the Knight gives me working on something. You've been working on something solid. Somebody been working on something solid after a bad breakup or after something that went fugazi in a love situation is what I'm feeling, right? Then you've been patient. You've worked on yourself and you have wish fulfillment coming in. Who is this Emperor sitting over here with his legs open? Baby, it's been too long for him to be doing it on that card. Hold on. Whew. Why is the Temperance card here? Yeah, I finna start crying. I'm very emotional right now, okay? You have the Fool card on Temperance. This is what I'm feeling so far. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like there was a heartbreak, a bad relationship. Could have been several. I'm not getting the Seven of Cups here, but, just keeping it out there. There was a heartbreak. There was emotion. You know what I'm saying? You've been working on yourself. There's a plan. Somebody been working on something. This could be somebody outside of you. Maybe this King of Wands who was on some bullshit, then got a plan together. Although I'm trying to see this Seven of Swords, it's really not giving me sneaky, which I feel like is why I brought up the other definition of the Seven Swords in the beginning, because it does give me planning. It gives me somebody planning or rearranging some stuff in accordance to their love life, right? That's what it gives me. So now let's see. Why is the Emperor here? And they kind of came up together. Emperor here, the Six of Cups. You could have, okay, so Eight of Pentacles. You could have Emperor coming in to work on something. This could, you could be the Emperor, but I feel like this is an outside person. Six of Cups. Yeah, come on now. Bringing in the sun, yes. And even if this isn't a love situation, it could be something that you love. Like, let's say you were working on something. Although this is definitely giving me an energy of two people. You were working on something, but just to, throw the options out there. You could have been working on something, it didn't work out. You went back to the, because you love it so much, you went back to the plan board. Let me get some strategies together. You worked on it long enough. You really put your head in, and you have wish fulfillment coming in because you were patient, right? You were patient with yourself. You were patient with the situation. And so now you have victory coming in, some good victory too. If this is love, this could be Emperor of Fire. I think Emperor is Aries energy. It could be younger than you, or this could be somebody that you've known. The Six of Cups also gives like somebody that you've known for a long time. I'm getting age gap though. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting age gap. Okay, so that was nice, Gemini rising. Just a little quick check in. Ain't nothing. I ain't gonna hold you too long. Let me put her back, child. Put her clothes back. So yeah, that's well, whatever it is, you have something to look forward to, and that's awesome. These are my sidekick cards, the little questions. I usually use them to clarify, but in this regard, I also use them as maybe these are questions that you can ask yourself, right? Based on your situation. But I feel like, yeah, that's good energy. You got some good stuff coming in. You got an Emperor coming in. Whatever that looks like, male or female, they got their stuff together. And they want to work on something with you for real. With the Eight of Pentacles, yeah, they want to work on something. How best can I celebrate myself today? You need to be doing self-care. I don't know. Can you see that? You pop it backwards, but that's what it says. How can I best celebrate myself today? You need to celebrate yourself because you put in some really good work on you. And I think sometimes we don't give ourselves the credit that we need. How can I best help and support? This is blank, but I'm going to say myself. I think you should say that. How can I best help and support myself? Me and a friend today were talking about how Sometimes we don't celebrate ourselves. Like I know for my generation, I'm not gonna tell you what that is, even though I'm proud of it, my age. But in my generation, we were taught that anything you did for yourself, excuse me, you were considered selfish. Confirmation bird. I can't remember her name, but I love her. But anyway, anything you did for yourself, you would consider selfish. And it's like, nah, dude, you know what I'm saying? So, support yourself or celebrate yourself. Celebrate your accomplishments. That's not being selfish. That's being self-preserving. So you might have to relearn that. I don't know. Somebody needed that for me to say it. What win should I be celebrating that I may not be recognizing? What did I just say? Like, celebrate yourself. See what you did. You know what? I cleaned the bathroom yesterday. Celebration. Okay, we're gonna celebrate everything. What qualities align to the influence and energy of the lunar cycle? I think we all should be working with the moon. I've got this in a few other readings. But if you're not already working with the moon energy, I think you should be. So that's all I have. Gemini Rising, nice to meet you. Come back and see me and subscribe. And congratulations, and go hug yourself and do whatever else you want to do to yourself to make you feel good, okay? Bye.